Hi, I'm Linda from BARLATES Body Blitz. Welcome to Energy Flow Functional. For today's workout, all you will need is something to hold on to for a bit of balance. Unless you really want to challenge yourself, then you can do it without. I'm also using some very light hand weights, just half a kilo or just over 1 pound, to increase the intensity of the workout slightly. It's going to be energy flow. So we're going to be moving through some large range of motion exercises that will give you a really nice dynamic stretch, but there's also a great sculpting element, lots of up and down moves which will get the heart rate up. And there will be some handstands in this, so mini handstands. If you do not want to do the full handstand, I will show you a leg raise option. You can definitely do that. But if you have weak wrists, for example, and you want to maybe elevate even the down dog sort of position, which we will be doing, so anything with a leg raise where you put your weight on your hands, then you might want to have either a step bench handy, some yoga blocks, maybe some hexagon dumbbells to hold on to, or you can use the seat of a chair. So that's totally up to you. So we're going to get started with some really simple exercises to warm and stretch the whole body. Then we'll be moving from one side to the other side with lots of different combinations. So get your thinking cap on, pick up your weights, and we're going to start in a nice wide stance with our tummies in and our knees slightly soft. And all we're going to do is come down and then lean forward, and arm is to the angle. So it's center and angle. Center, reaching up. You can either look at the arm or stay looking in front, up to you. I quite like to look up because it helps me to keep my neck in alignment, and up. So you're coming down and you're sitting your weight into the heels of your feet, so you should be able to wiggle your toes, and you're just changing sides. And as you come up, you should feel a bit of a hamstring stretch here. Your tummy's in, and you should be starting to feel a burn in the thighs. A few more like this. Breathing out on the up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to stay side to side, and we're just going to reach side to side, staying low in the legs, low and low. Just reaching your fingertips to the corners, pressing your shoulders down and floating those arms, but keeping them nice and straight. And really feeling this in your shoulders, side to side. I'm staying on the same horizontal plane, and I'm straightening one leg and bending the other. Breathing. Keep going. A few more like this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now it's going to be a bit of a combination. We're going to come down and up, and then to the side. Stay on the same side. Down and up, and then to the side. So it's down and look up, and then it's a side bend. So this leg is staying straight on that side. Down, up, and side. Down, stretch the hamstrings, and side. So if you want to now, you can really stretch up and even touch down. So it's down and up, and then side. Down, up, and side. 2 more like that, and side. Stay low, last one, and side. Same thing other side, so it's up and then side. Straightening this leg now. Down and up, and then side. Down and up, and breathing now. Up, sink low in your thighs. The lower you sink, then the more you will find that your heart rate goes up, and you'll burn more calories that way too. And side, down and up, and side. 2 more, down and up, and side. Last one, and side. Awesome job. We're just going to rotate a little bit through our hip flexors, so the arms kind of just swing in opposition. Rotate and up. Rotate and up. So you're sinking down, bringing your leg in front, and it's just nice and bent. Rotating, stepping wide, arms are just swinging. A few more like this, and then we're going to hold on to the chair if you want to. Otherwise you can do it without, to do some leg circles on one side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So if you want to use your chair, just bring it in front of you, to the side of you, and you don't actually need your weights for this one. We're going to come into a slightly turn out position, and we're going to swing our leg and then swing it back in. So it's around and behind, and it's around and back. Around and behind, around and back. We're going to build on this. I'm just using my hand in the same direction as my leg at this point. And as I go through this motion, I'm really trying to lean down with my upper body, and I'm keeping my tummy pulled in, and I'm really trying to stretch. So stretch this leg and then stretch back, and keep that leg straight at the back there. Around. So if you want to hold on to the weight, you can. Up to you. Around and back. Around and side. Around and back. If you want to start touching down, it's a good idea, because we're going to go lower with some exercises in the future, and this will help you to warm up those legs. Go for 4, and around, and 3, and around. You don't have to go as low as me. 2, if that's not your point of flexibility, then stay a bit more shallow. Last one, and around. Nice job. Now I'm going to turn my chair, so I've got the seat of my chair there, which means I've got a slightly lower point for my hand, and we're going to start adding some holds in on it. So we're going to go around and then curtsy behind and hold, and this hand's going to touch the ground. Then we're going to come around, straight back and hold. So around and curtsy, around and hold. Now, because you're not able to hold on to the chair the entire time, it actually means you're challenging your balance even more. So it's around and curtsy, around and stretch back. So it's a stretch for the front glute and then a runner's lunge. And you're really trying to stick this leg out straight and this glute out to the side. So that's what's going to help you to increase the stretch. Really nice straight back leg and low in the front leg. 4 more. So this is getting the heart rate up, right? And 3. And up. And 2. If this isn't working for you, you can still use the back of the chair, okay? And last one. Don't worry, I'm wobbling everywhere as well. It's good for you. It's good for your core, right? Okay, we're going to the other side. So just put that chair on the other side. And if you want to use one hand weight for this first bit, you can. So remember, we started with our legs in a turnout position, and we're going to go around and down, around and back. Around and down, around and back. So you're keeping it a bit more shallow, your hand is up higher, and you're trying to get your leg up a little bit higher now that you're nice and warm. Arms are just coming into that same rotation, mimicking the leg, around and back. And are you already breathing? Are you sweating a little bit? So this is cardio sculpt, okay? So you get your heart rate up, but you're sculpting, and you're dynamically stretching. So it's cardio stretch sculpt and around. Try to keep your tummies in and your back is flat on the down. Keep going, big, big. Big wide circles. You're changing angles. That's the whole point of functional training. 3 more sets. You want to change the angles. 2 more, so that you're working your body from all angles. Last one, and around. Nice job. So now the seat of the chair is towards you, and you're doing the same thing. Fingertips on if you want. The first one is kind of a little bit tough. So remember that curtsy lunge, and then around and straight to the back. So it's around and curtsy, and around straight runner's lunge. Hold that little stretch there at the bottom for a second, and you go as low as you can. See, you can do it up here. That's totally fine, but if you can touch down, you're going to feel it even more. So it's around and stick your hip out, around and nice back lunge. That's a straight leg towards the back there. Straight leg back, around and around. You don't have to kick high here. The higher you kick, the more you feel that stretch in the hamstring. But if you're not there yet, just kick lower and around. Come on. A few more and around. Let's go for 4 sets. Keep your tummies in. Your neck is nice and long and relaxed. 3 and down. And if you fall over, don't worry. Just get up and start again. This is, I think that was 2. You might be getting an extra one. This might have been 1 and 1. Okay, so I nearly fell over on that last one. No worries. So now, just move your chair out of the way, and we're going to do a bit of a cardio stretch blast. Don't need your weights for this one. What we're going to do is come down, jump back if you want, otherwise walk, walk. Then we're going to jump in and sweep our hands down. Come back, back, in wide, sweep our hands down. Back, in wide, sweep our hands down. So it's like a wood chop. In, it's a wood chop, okay? Back, in, it's a wood chop. So if you want to use your weights, you can. But I find that to get up and down comfortably, I like to have my palms flat here. Back, in, wood chop. So we're just getting some lactic acid out from those side lunges and back lunges. And this is the way to do it. Get the heart rate up, a little bit of cardio factor. Let's go for 3 more. Back, in, up. 2 more, in, up. And last one, back, in, and up. Now grab your weights if you haven't already got them, and we're going to continue those sweeps. I want your arms to come down in a figure 8. You're slightly leaning forward, and you're bringing the knee to the opposite side. Sweep, 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 sweep. Arms are big and wide. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to stay on one side. Sweep it up and then side lunge. Sweep it up, side lunge. So figure 8, and then you're really sending your glutes back. This side, the leg is staying straight, and the moving leg is bent the whole time. Sweep and sweep. 6, 5, 4, 3, big arms, 2, and 1. Can we do it on the other side? Sweep, down, down, all the way down. I'm sitting back into my glute. Big arms, down. Stretching the hamstring of my extended leg. So the further you sit back, the more you'll feel that stretch. Are you twisting through the waist? I hope so. A few more like this. Heart rate is high. Nearly moving on to some mini handstands. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so for the mini handstands, you can either hold onto your weights as long as it's comfortable, or drop them. I'm going to drop mine. We're going to stay on one side, and we're going to start off with a squat and then we're going to bring our leg to the back. So just start with that. It's going to be a squat and back, a squat and back, squat and back. So you can either keep your legs straight, or if you want to kick, you can kick it. So you choose, and back, squat and back, squat and back. So onto this, we're going to add a cross lunge into a mini handstand. Squat and back, then we're going to cross. And if you want to just do a leg raise, then we're going to come up, down, maybe lift off a little bit. Okay, first down, up, down, maybe lift off a little bit more. First down, up, down, maybe come into a full handstand. First down, up, down, up. You choose. Squat, lift, forward, up. First the squat, then the lift, crossover, up. First the squat, leg lift, crossover, up. First the squat, leg lift, crossover, up. And if you want to, just do the leg raise, crossover, raise. First the squat, up, crossover, raise. You choose. First the squat, leg lift, crossover. You choose your level, just keep moving. First the squat, leg raise, crossover, up. 4 more, crossover, up. 3 more, get down low in the squat. 2 more, crossover, up. And this is the last one, crossover, up. Now I want you to come back to that squat, and instead of just doing these squats with leg ups, we're going to hold it here and up, up. If you want to lose the arms, that's fine. Otherwise, just a few more. Your leg is angled. 8, 7, squeeze the glute. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, we're going to come to some more mini handstands on that side in a second, but first I want to repeat that on the other side. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to come down and sweep the leg up, down and up, down, sweep the leg. So again, if you want to kick it, down and kick it. Otherwise, I quite like how there's this lengthening action, down and up, bend and up, bend and up. Really sweep those arms and sweep those legs and squeeze that glute on the up. So your leg is turned out here. 4 more, then we're going to add in the mini handstand, starting with a leg raise. 2, 1, first start with one of these, up, forward, raise the back leg. First down to the squat, up, cross over, maybe lift off slightly, down to the squat, raise, forward, maybe a bit more, down to the squat, up, forward, maybe the full handstand. You choose. Up and across. Squat first, raise and across. Squat first, raise and across. You can do this near a wall and allow your feet to come against the wall at the top. That's a bit safer if you've never done a mini handstand before, but I do have a tutorial on my YouTube channel, so please check that out and just do the leg raises until you're more familiar with it. Come down and up, across and up. Squat down and raise, across and up. They're actually really fun once you get the hang of them. How about 4 more? Down and raise, across and up. 3 more, down and raise, across and up. 2 more, down and raise, across and up. And we've got 1 more, down and raise, across and up. So come back to the squat with a few raises, 2, 3, and now keep it up and pulse it. This should be tough. If you need your chair, otherwise, come on. Bend the supporting leg, tummies are in, arms are kind of wherever they need to be to stop you from falling over. Lift and lift. One side's always more wobbly. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Okay, we've got another plank series. So this one, we're going to start in a plank. Then we're going to walk forward. Keep your weights in front of you. We're going to stretch all the way up, really stretching your hamstrings. Keep your arms as low as you can here. Your back is flat. Then we're going to come up, arms are back, come down, jump back or walk back. Forward, forward. It's all the way up. It's bend, arms up, it's down, it's back. Other leg, forward, forward. Stretch it up. It's down in a squat, then up, then down, jump back. Forward, forward. Stretch it up, down, arms, down, back. Forward, forward. Really put the weight in the heels on that forward, forward. Okay, you want to use your inner thighs. Forward, forward. So all the way up, weight in the heels, come up, down, and back. Weight in the heels, come up, squat, arms, down, and back. Forward, forward. Come up, squat, arms, down, back. Forward, forward. Come on, stretch it up. Hamstring stretch. Down, back. Forward, forward. Up, down, back. 4 more. Forward, forward. Stretch, down, up, down, back. Other side. Up, down, back. 2 more. 1 on each side. Up, down, back. Last time. Up, down, back. Awesome job. Just for a split second, child's pose. Okay, so the next one is a tough one again. This is another one where you might want to use an elevation if you have weak wrists. We're going to stay in a down dog position. We're going to raise a leg to the side diagonally, and then we're going to step in front and do a mini handstand. So we're going to stay in down dog the entire time. If you can't do that, then either raise it up and do it standing and just do a leg raise, not a mini handstand, or you can even do, instead of a down dog leg raise, you can do it on your knees, leg raise, okay? And then maybe even stand up and do a leg raise here. So this is the exercise. We're going to come into a perfect down dog. I want you to make sure your arms and legs are nicely split apart so they're a little bit wider than hip width. You're going to push your shoulders down so your head is looking in between your hands, and we're going to take the front leg, point the toe, and we're going to raise it directly to the side and angled up. Then we're going to step forward, fall into a handstand, okay? So your option is side leg raise, forward, leg raise, or side leg raise, forward, handstand. Or if you want to, just keep the handstand a bit lower, just jump up like that. Or if you want to, you can keep the handstand just halfway. So keep going and find an option and stick with it. So it's a wide to the side, step forward, handstand. Wide to the side, step forward, handstand. I want you to feel the dynamic stretch in both legs. As you do the handstand, look at your feet. Don't look at your hands. It's up, it's forward, it's handstand. It's up, it's forward, it's handstand. Come on, you can do this. A few more like this, and then we're just going to do some leg raises in that down dog position, because down dog is so amazing for strengthening your shoulders. Sweep the leg up to the side, handstand. 4 more. Sweep it and up. 3 more. Sweep and up. 2 more. Sweep and up. Last one. Sweep and up. Now, I'm going to stay in this position and I'm going to just do these leg raises. Down and up. I'm going to slightly angle my body down and up and bring that leg open to the side. If you can't do this, put your hands on a chair and just do sideways standing or come down on that knee and do all fours. Up, down and up, down and up. I really want you to think about straightening that leg, pointing the toe, and breathing out on the up, squeezing that glute. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. So we're doing that to the other side. Did you find a way of doing it? As I said, use your chair. You can do this on the chair. You can just leg raise and then maybe mini jump. Leg raise, mini jump. Okay, please find a way of doing this. Just do something. Just don't stop. Challenge yourself. Say to yourself, I can. So down dog position if you're following me. Other leg. Sweep it up. Step it through and come into that handstand. Sweep it up. Step it through. Handstand. Straight leg. It's up to the side on an angle. Then step forward, handstand. Forward, handstand. And if you prefer, forward, leg raise. Otherwise, mini handstand. Don't let your other leg lift off so much. Or forward and bend the leg in half. But I prefer the full, clapping my ankles together at the top. Looking at my feet lifting off, not looking at my hands, so my neck is in alignment with my spine. If you want the wall behind you, you can put your feet all the way up against the wall. That's making sure that you're coming all the way up straight, okay? You don't have to hold the handstand. It's just to put the weight into your shoulders and then you're coming back down. This is not about holding it for as long as you can. This is simply using the principles of compression for that handstand to strengthen your shoulders. And up. How about 4 more? Side, forward, and up. And 3, side, forward, and up. And 2, side, forward, and up. Last one, side, forward, and up. Awesome job. Wardrobe adjustment. This wasn't the best top to wear. Back into down dog, and we're just doing the leg raises. So I'm going to slightly turn out and up and up. Up and up. Down and up. Stretching both your legs. You should feel this dynamic stretch. Down and up. All the way. Really feeling that. Down and up. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, we're going to come up to our final minutes now. We're going to do a bit of a bend stretch exercise. So it's a very simple one. Your legs are going to be in front. You're going to come down overhead. You're going to come up, and as you come up, you're going to put your hands down, keep the back hand down and reach. And then you're going to just come down. Then you're going to come up and reach the other side. Down, back and up, and reach. Down, back and up, and reach. So this one is a simple version. And we're going to add on to this in a second, but if you find the next one too hard, then you stick with this one. Squeeze your glutes up to the top. Let's do 6 more of these. Straight arms, hips up to the top. 5. And back. 4. And back. 3. And back. 2. All the way up. And last one, all the way up. Now we're going to change this up. I want you to come into a plank. We're going to come back and then sweep it up, forward, plank, and then sweep it back. Forward, plank, jump in. It's like a frog jump, so your legs are kind of angled, your knees are out to the side, and back and reach. So if you don't like this one, stick with the previous one. And back and reach. And back and reach. I'm coming up on my tippy toes for this one to really give myself some extra stretch and height. And your quads should be starting to burn now. Are you feeling that? You're welcome. Cardio stretch. You need energy. Use all your energy till the last moment, because a workout is only like about 1% of your day. So give it all you got. 3 more, and then we're going to stay in this position here and do some dynamic stretching just on the spot. So this is the last one, and we're going to stay here. Now, we're just going to come down, elbow to knee, and back. Down and back. Stay on this side. 3, 4, squeeze up. 5, feel that shoulder. 6, you're pushing out of this shoulder. 7, you're not slouching. 8, you can use your hand weight here. 9, 10, 11, 12, maybe come up on your toes. 13, 14, 15, we're doing 20, 16, 17, 18. If you can't do this, just go like that. 19, 20. Okay, sit on your bum and just reach over. Same thing, other side. And then we're done. We're going to stretch. So get yourself in the position. I like my fingers turned out. And you want to have a nice wide stance here, reaching over, coming down, knee and elbow meet. Down and 3. And 4. You don't have to come up on your toes. 5 if you don't want to. 6, 7, 8, 9. Breathe out on the reach. 10 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome job. Just because we need some abs in here, come back down, take a deep breath for a second. One more deep breath, and come up into a teaser. You can reach for your toes, come back down, come back up into a teaser. If you can't do this, come down and maybe one leg. Come down and maybe other leg. Or even bent legs. But if you can, let's do 10 strong ones. That's all I'm asking of you. 9. Hold it for a split second. 8. And 7. And 6. And 5. Come on, straight legs if you can. And 4. And 3. And 2. Come on. And last one, hold it. Hold it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. If you need to bend your legs, bend, but this is the last little bit, I promise. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Soles of the feet together. Reach forward. So, just legs to the side, reach and reach. How was that? It was dynamic. It was definitely an energetic flow. Lots of exercises that were stretching at the same time as sculpting. Legs to the other side. Fast pace to keep the heart rate up. A few little jumps, so it wasn't completely low impact, but you could have kept it low impact. You could have stepped those plank exercises instead of jumping them. Come in front and just sweep and sweep. These sort of workouts should leave you feeling stretched out. You really shouldn't need a lot of stretching because we did so many large range of motion exercises. So bring that in, just a few static stretches because we can, and over. So you should be able to go really low in all your stretches at the moment because we did so many dynamic stretches throughout. Reaching over and up. Over and up. And this is the sort of workout that you can really grow with. Just come down on your side and grab your heel, bring it in towards your glute, stretch those quads, the front of the thighs. If you found those handstands impossible, please, please, please don't give up. Please just do those leg raises. Use the chair, do modifications, do whatever you need to, but don't give up. If you write this workout off and say it's just too hard, how are you ever going to grow? You need to keep challenging yourself. Just pull that in towards you. You need to challenge yourself all the time, challenge your muscles. So don't do anything that's going to obviously injure you. You want to keep it safe, but I had showed you many modifications. Heel to your glutes. And as I said, there is a full tutorial. Actually, there's 2 tutorials on my YouTube channel. One about mini handstands and one how to modify all of those down dog positions. I show you all the different variations in detail. So you can try it along with me, grab your heel, pull in, and then you can keep advancing until you get to the point where you can do the full mini handstand or all of those down dog positions. And it's really a victorious feeling when you can finally do them after trying for a long period of time. Okay, so I encourage you to keep going. Now just come down on your tummy and push up. And then sit back into child's pose and bring your hands to the front and pull away. And hands to the back and pull away. And then come into all fours, blow out all the air, push your shoulder blades apart, and then come down. And again, all the air out, and down. And even though we didn't use our arms a huge amount, we just want to stretch out our shoulders because of all of those down dog positions and the handstands. So just pull that in towards you, push down, and maybe even tilt your head away. And then other side, pull that in towards you, head away. Interlace, push in front, overhead, out to the side, interlace behind, and pull up, leaning forward. And that is it. Thanks so much for joining me for my Energy Flow functional workout. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you at the next segment.